Assalamu alaikum, family. This is Ryan Jackson from Ryan Jackson LLC. Hope you guys are having a blessed and wonderful day. Today's Sunday. We're halfway through the week. I hope that you had a blessed and wonderful week thus far. We have 2 more days before. Actually, we got a holiday weekend. Yeah. Uh, Independence Day is on Friday. So for those of you who got 1 more day, and then your weekend will be upon you because it's a 3-day weekend. So there's 1 more day, and you'll all be able to make it. I hope you had a blessed and wonderful week. I pray that you did. And the likelihood that you're having one of those days or one of those weeks, we all know that in this life, a little rain must fall. Always, always remember this. Tough times don't last, tough people do. Keep your hope, trust, and faith in Allah God, and He will see you through. So on Sunday, 3 days ago, a terrorist devil, and I'm going to tell you this devil's name, Wes Rowley. Wes Rowley, 20 years old, started a brush fire outside Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, um, in the hills up there. It's a bike trail, walking trail, from what I was reading, in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. So that's near the border of Washington and Idaho. It's 30 miles east of Spokane, Washington. So, in any event, start a blaze. Firefighters do what firefighters do. They respond to go put out this blaze. This devil, I'm not going to say his name again, ambushes them and shoots them. Killing two. He shot three. He killed two. The names of the two firefighters: Frank Harwood, 42, who was a battalion chief with the Kootenai County Fire and Rescue Department. He was a 17-year veteran of the department. Battalion Chief John Morris, John Morrison, John Morrison, excuse me. Battalion Chief John Morrison, 52, of Coeur d'Alene Fire Department, had been with the department for more than 28 years. They were ambushed. They were shot and killed. A third firefighter, Dave Tisdale, 47 years old, a 23-year veteran of the Coeur d'Alene Fire Department, is in stable condition. We thank Allah for that. He had 2 surgeries and he's in stable condition. So it looks like he's gonna make it. We thank Allah for that. My condolences go out to the Harwood and Morrison families. These men did not deserve that. They're doing their job. They're emergency responders, and they're ambushed by a coward skunk. A coward skunk. And I read a report where this skunk reportedly wanted to be a firefighter. But I guess, he couldn't live out his dream. It happens. Get over it. Well, oh, he's dead. Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. The skunk is dead. So that's some good thing. That's another good thing to come out of the story. Um, Tisdale, the survivor, he's in stable condition. So that's some good news. But the other good news, the better news, is that the skunk who committed this heinous act is dead. He's dead. Oh well. But this is sad because, and it's just so cowardly because as a firefighter, your first priority is not yourself. You're going into a fire to fight the blaze. Your priority, if you're going to a burning home or a burning building or apartment building, wherever the case may be, is to save life as much as possible. You're trying to put out this blaze so it won't spread, and you're trying to save life. You're trying to save the lives of people, even animals. We love our pets. So you got to prioritize them over you. You're trying to save property. You got to prioritize that over you. You can't just put out a blaze, oh, we save lives, or we save somebody's pets. We don't want to say, and then just go off and leave and let the blaze continue. No, you got to try to preserve that property as much as possible. And oftentimes, you have to go into a burning building, a burning home, risking your life. Firefighters go respond to these three alarm, 5 alarm fires, not knowing if they're going to make it out, not knowing if they're going to come back, if they're going to come back to their families. The movie Backdraft portrayed that. Excellent movie if you haven't watched it. The movie Backdraft. It came out back in '91. You could face a backdraft where the fire blows back towards you. Smoke inhalation. You have taken a risk of a collapsed floor. A whole floor could just collapse on you, or the ground that you're on, the floor can collapse underneath you. You could get crushed to death. There's so many dangers you firefighters face. That's why I salute them. They have my utmost respect because a lot of us would not do that job. And they gotta worry about being shot at on top of fighting a blaze. I've heard stories where emergency technicians, EMTs, paramedics, they go respond to a shooting, helping the victims, and then they get shot at. They're put in precarious situations or adverse situations where they're facing danger. People are people are not wrapped too tight in this society. People are just so evil. You go shoot a EMT, a paramedic, a firefighter. They're doing their job. They don't pose a threat to you. It's crazy out here. Before I go any further, hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down, hit that subscribe button so you get notifications whenever I do videos on here. Just evil, just downright wicked. This world we're living in. I hate this world. These men responded to a blaze and they get gunned down. So are we gonna have to arm our our emergency responders now? Are they gonna have to be armed to defend themselves on top of doing their job? Are firefighters going to be have to be armed with shotguns to defend themselves on top of trying to put out a blaze, on top of trying to save lives, save people's pets, save people's homes and buildings? It's just crazy out here. It is downright. We're living this. This is a wicked world. I don't have to tell y'all this. It is perverse, wicked, and it gets that way by the day, more and more. These men did not deserve that. My condolences go out to their families, the rest of their loved ones, their cohorts in the fire department, the town of Coeur d'Alene. My condolences go out to y'all. It's just downright evil. But young white males are the face of terror here in America, but not just America, but around the world. Timothy McVeigh, brown haired, green eyed white boy, face of terror. Oh, by the way, he was an Army veteran who served during the first Gulf War. He blew up the McNamara Federal Building in Oklahoma City, killing what, 170 people, I believe it was, many of whom were little children. He blew up a kindergarten, y'all. Little children, innocent men and women who had nothing to do with anything. He killed them. He died 6 years after he committed that heinous act. Timothy McVeigh, Army veteran, served in the Gulf War. Dylan Roof, Charleston, South Carolina, 10 years ago, Emmanuel AME Church. He gunned down 9 parishioners who prayed for this devil before he gunned them down. There was a manhunt for him because he fled up to North Carolina. He was located, arrested, and taken to Burger King to get a Whopper. I am not making this up. They took this devil to Burger King to get a Whopper. They put a bulletproof vest on him. He's awaiting the death penalty now because the pastor of the Emmanuel AME Church was a South Carolina state senator. And here in the United States of America, if you kill a lawmaker, you die. So he's awaiting his death sentence. George Zimmerman, beyond overzealous night watchman at a housing development, terrorized Trayvon Martin and murdered him. The killers of Sandra Bland, Philando Castile, Eric Garner, Alton Sterling, Breonna Taylor. Young white males or white men are the face of terror. They have been. Do your history. Do your history. Don't take my word for it. Look throughout history. All those wars in Europe between England and France, England and Spain, France and Spain, Spain and Portugal, all these wars that went on in Europe where innocent people were murdered. Not just the combatants, but innocent people, men, women, and children. Look at the conquest of the Vikings when they raided Europe. They killed men, women, and children. The wars that Napoleon were involved in, he killed men, women, and children. Alexander the Great, he killed men, women, and children. King Leopold, leader of Belgium, he killed men, women, and children. And if he didn't kill them, he maimed them for life. Adolf Hitler, need I say more? The Holocaust, the Jewish Holocaust, which was from 1941 to 1945. I was watching documentaries about it last night and the night before. The face of terror. Andrew Jackson, President Andrew Jackson, the face of terror. President Ronald Reagan, President George H.W. Bush, President George W. Bush, President Donald Trump. Oh, and also President Barack Hussein Obama, President Harry S. Truman, President Franklin Delano Roosevelt. All have been the faces of terror. There are many more presidents, not just them. The faces of terror. All these wars where America has been involved in, they didn't just kill combatants, they killed men, women, and children. The the devil that shot up the theater in Colorado at the Batman movie, he was just like the Joker, the face of terror. All these school shootings been white boys, young white males, the faces of terror. They want to portray the young black male as being the face of terror, or an Arab Muslim with a turban in the Middle East being the face of terror. Yes, we have committed terrorist acts. They have too, but we're not the faces of terror. We killing each other. We don't kill a mass amount of people all at once. Black males don't do that. It's bad when we kill each other. I'm not condoning it. Of course I'm not. It's wrong. You killing another brother because he's on your turf. He's from another gang and y'all beefing. Y'all are silly and foolish because you don't own that block. You barely own the house you're staying in. You probably don't even own that. The biggest gangsters are the banks and law enforcement in every city and town. And across and around the country, it's the feds. They're the biggest gang bangers. So if the bank comes to take over the block because they want to build a Starbucks, a Whole Foods, a dog park, mixed use housing, guess what's going to happen? They're going to kick y'all black asses off that block. And it ain't a damn thing you're going to do about it. I don't care if you in the Vice Lords, the GDs, Gangster Disciples, the P Stones, Bloods, Crips, Latin Kings. I don't give a damn. It doesn't matter. If the bank come to take over that block, it ain't a damn thing y'all gangbangers could do about it. They are the biggest gangsters. Oh, this is my block food. Okay. Sir, I'm from Bank of America. If you don't get off this block, if you guys don't vacate, we're gonna call the police and they're gonna shoot and kill you. So you don't own the block. You don't own it. No, you do not own it. I don't care what set you claim. You do not own the block. So get that out of y'all head. Y'all better get right quick. Because like Brother Nuri Muhammad said, he said, y'all ain't the real gangsters. The real gangsters, they didn't just steal land, they stole you. They stole you off of a continent. Transatlantic slave trade, the faces of terror. They stole you, kidnapped you, relocated you across the ocean to the Caribbean, then up to North America to become property. Not only did they do that, but they broke up your families. They broke up our families. So if the father's in Virginia, the mother's in Mississippi, the children are in Texas. They broke them up. This is why we have a disconnect in the black family now. We're finding relatives decades later, like what I did 3 years ago. It all stems from slavery and from the fact that we just don't, we have lost a sense of family, unfortunately. And that stems from PTSS, post traumatic slave syndrome. But again, when the Spaniards and Portuguese came to Latin America, to the Caribbean, Central America, South America. They enslaved, gave the natives diseases which killed them and wiped them out. They were the faces of terror. Christopher Columbus, Ferdinand Magellan, Amerigo Vespucci, Hernando de Cortez. All these explorers from Portugal, from Spain, from England, France, they were the faces of terror. The faces of terror. The white male has taken over every continent, has terrorized every continent on Allah's planet. Pick a continent: South America, North America, Australia, Africa, Asia, Europe. Hell, they got weather stations in Antarctica. Why are they even down there? Leave Antarctica alone. Leave it for the penguins. Leave it alone. But if they could colonize the penguins, they would do it. I mean, why not? They already done destroyed the planet. So what's stopping them? The faces of terror. Where you steal a whole group of people and relocate them across the ocean to help you build the new world. That's terrorism, the face of terror. I cannot I cannot be more clear about this. The white male have taught black men how to be terrorists. They taught us how to steal. They taught us how to kill. They taught us how to be deadbeat dads. They taught us all these things. They are inherently evil. Every time you look around, there's a shooting. White male, especially if it's a mass shooting, white male. 25 people killed, white male. Mass shooting at a school, white male. Mass shooting at an office, white male. All these post office shootings, white male. I say this all the time. What are their black asses going to do? Not a damn. No, they're not going to do a damn thing. But just sit there and swallow their pride and surrender to the bank and to the police. But they want to be tough and bad with someone who looks like them. They want to be. They want to bully those who look like them, but want to be little punks when the banks and the police roll up on them. No, don't be bad toward us. Be bad toward them. Oh, you can't because they got more guns than you. They got legal power. You don't. That's crazy. The faces of terror are the white male, particularly the young white male. He can't get his way. He will kill you. There was a case in Milwaukee a couple years back where a young sister went on a date with a young white male. She ended up dead. Not only dead, but he decapitated her body. The face of terror. Jeffrey Dahmer, the face of terror. He was sleeping with young black males and dismembering their bodies. David Koresh, the Branch Davidians, the face of terror. Jim Jones, the face of terror. All these men, white males, they have, like I said, they not only have killed us, but they have killed their own. They have killed their own. They taught us how to do it. Yeah, we'll teach you how to kill your own people and then sit back and say, look at them niggas kill each other. Meanwhile, they've been the greatest killers of their own people. Am I right or am I absolutely right? This is the truth, y'all. Do your history. I challenge you. Do your history. It's crazy work. It's crazy work. But and we look at what happened on New Year's in New Orleans. Person drives a car in the French Quarter, mowing down people trying to enjoy themselves in the French Quarter on New Year's for the new year. The face of terror. Devil blew himself up and was trying to kill others and injure others in Las Vegas in his Tesla truck. The face of terror. What was it? Back in 2017 at that country music concert in Las Vegas. An old devil killed what 65 people. Just was mowing them down. The face of terror. Crazy. Just crazy out here. So, like I always say, y'all, we just gotta beware and be aware. Because Satan comes to kill, steal, and destroy now more than ever before. So it don't matter what you're doing, even in your own home. Just be safe, y'all. On that note, I'm gonna hop off of here. I love y'all. Take care. Take good care of yourselves. Um, we know the white male has been the face of terror. We just look at the transatlantic slave trade, look at the Trail of Tears with the indigenous people. Look how they colonized Central and South America, Australia, Asia, Hong Kong, India, Afghanistan, um, all the wars in Europe, all around this globe. The face of terror has been the white male, particularly the young white male. Do your history. On that note, I'm gonna hop off of here. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Thank you for rocking with me. Drop your comments below. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear your opinions. Share this video. Share it, share it, share it. Let's flood the algorithm with it, please. Support my YouTube videos, my channel here. Support my YouTube channel here and my future projects. It'd be greatly appreciated. Please continue to rock with your brother. I appreciate y'all love and support. I love y'all and I need it. I can't do these without it. So please continue to rock with me. I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Brothers as well as sisters, y'all be safe out here. Beware and be aware because we know Satan comes to kill, steal, and destroy now more than ever before. So whether you're going to work, coming home from work, the children are out of school, you're going on vacation, running errands, whatever the case may be where and be aware. Satan comes to kill, steal, and destroy now more than ever before. I love y'all. I will talk to y'all soon. Have a blessed and wonderful day. I'm out. Assalamu alaikum.